Sam, you started the day with a nice completion down the sideline. Can you just talk about that pass and sort of how you thought you played today?
Start off with how I played. I played okay. I mean, it's a lot of things that I can work on. And to talk about the pass, I mean, we've been doing that a lot. Me and Jay Hunt have connected on a couple of passes like that. Same exact play, same exact look. Different leverage sometimes like that because it's definitely the freedom with the receiver. So it was different, but it was kind of the same look for me and him, so we just connected.
How would you rate how you and how the offense performed today?
As far as me, I played pretty decent. I mean, as far as obviously I'm the leader of the offense. So when I play well, when the offense play well, I play well, obviously. So it's a lot of things I have to work on. And as an offense, we played pretty okay today. It's a lot of things that we have to work on: the self-inflicted wounds, false starts, and stuff like that. So we can get that fixed.
Are you excited to see what the offense can be when they have all the parts?
Definitely for sure. I mean, right now we don't have a lot installed, so we're just been trying to downpack what we have right now. So when we start putting in everything, we start to actually compete against the defense and scheme them up and stuff like that. It's going to be pretty fun.
What was the most important thing you took away from these last 15 practices?
Definitely my timing with the receivers. Up front for the O-line is pretty different from last year. We're just trying to get some scheme and trying to protect the stunts and stuff like that up front. They're getting different looks every day with the ones. So I've just been trying to get the camaraderie with my receivers and my O-line straight.
How important was it for you to get these reps with the ones and have those opportunities every day to be out there?
It was really important just because what they did last year was pretty much different. I came from the same pedigree that I'm doing with the offense right now. So with these guys, I'm just trying to build that connection with them up front and the communication and the freedom within the offense is just talking about the leverages and stuff for the receivers. For sure.
Huddle command is obviously something big in college football. Is that something that you have grown in these 15 practices?
Can you repeat that?
Huddle command.
Huddle command. Okay, yeah.
Running the show out there.
For sure. I mean, coming from TCU, I played under Max Duggan and Chandler, so I got to kind of see a lot of that. And when I got here, we don't really huddle up. We do a lot of signaling, but today we did the huddle and stuff like that. So I'm pretty used to it. It's nothing really different for me. It's not difficult for me at all coming from that pedigree. I pretty much did that. Yeah.
Sam, what will you focus on the next several months?
Like I said, mostly the timing with my receivers. Just because of the freedom that they have, and they're playing off leverage. So me and him kind of have to think the same. Because obviously he can't come up and talk to me in the middle of the play. So that's something that we have to work on.
You expect to spend a lot of time with those guys?
Oh yeah, probably every day. Watch film, just like Joe Burrow and his receivers in 2019. I'm pretty sure we're looking forward to doing that too. Yep.
You've been pretty hard on yourself during different days whenever we talk to you. How important is that to kind of keep that mentality, and where does that come from?
It kind of just comes from my dad. I mean, I was kind of coach hard, kind of tough love coming up from that. I mean, it's kind of a blessing and a curse because sometimes you can get too down and it kind of affects your game. But with me, I've kind of been working on just trying to stay humble because I know it's a lot of good things that we do. We do a lot of things well. I do a lot of things well. Do a lot of things well up front and on the perimeter and stuff like that. But once you start to stay humble and work on those things, I feel like it just goes up from there.
The nature of college football, there could be some more competition by the fall. How important was it for you to get here and get these 15 practices in to give you maybe a head start?
I mean, the head start was kind of a great thing for me, just to build that connection with my team, and even the defense. I mean, the opposite sides of the ball, but still, like, the defense is going to give me the ball back when we get in the fall. And the offense, we're just trying to come together and scheme things up. We haven't put a lot in yet, so we're still trying to get things going because it's kind of different for the guys. So this fall will be pretty fun and pretty tough for us, for sure. We watch a lot of film with the receivers. All of our film sessions are mostly with the receivers. Just because, like I said, I keep repeating this, but we have a lot of freedom out there. They have a lot of freedom. So we have to be on the same page. We talk every single day. Even when we don't have practice, we just got to work out. We just talk about what they see on film and our film. Yep.
When you guys get into that first meeting after this is over, what do you think the first thing Coach Fav's going to talk to you about?
Just the discipline, being decisive with the receivers, because I know, like, up front, we're doing pretty well up front for what we're getting, the different looks that we're getting, so I got that time. And if we're decisive on the perimeter, then the ball is going to be complete. Obviously, you can ask Coach Sermon, like, when we complete those balls and we know where we're going with it and we're decisive, it's pretty tough to cover.